time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry.
Come to the retirement shit, like you serious about this?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Gervonta Davis has officially declared his retirement from boxing, but skepticism surrounds his announcement, especially from Floyd Mayweather, who quickly responded with veiled digs and sarcastic remarks aimed at his former protege. The undefeated icon appeared to ridicule Davis's decision, hinting that he doesn't truly believe the retirement is real. Ever since their professional split, tension has lingered between the two, and Mayweather's reaction has ignited debate among fans, leaving many questioning whether Davis is genuinely stepping away or simply trying to stir attention.
So I'm sure by now many people have heard about the news that was broken by Rick Glazier, who stated that 5-time world champion, 3-division world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, has officially announced his retirement, right? He told the people around him that he is retiring from the sport of boxing. He is no longer going to compete in the sport of boxing due to his frustration with the way and the direction the sport of boxing is going in.
After his initial statement, Gervonta Davis reiterated his intentions during a podcast appearance with rapper Lil Yachty, stating that he plans to leave boxing by the close of 2025. He explained that his focus has shifted toward family, education, and personal development. The WBA lightweight champion had first revealed the news at the launch event for his bout against Lamont Roach, saying, "After next year, I'm out of it. It's over with. I'm fed up." However, Davis later clarified that it might only be a temporary break, suggesting that he hasn't completely made up his mind about retiring for good.
When it comes to the retirement shit, like you serious about this?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, why, bro? It's just feel like you know it's too early. I feel like you fucking with us at this point. Like at this point, it's like you joking. Is it to sell a fight? Like, be real.
No, I mean, I ain't say I'm like retiring like after this fight, but for sure, like after this year, I'm retiring. After next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fight.
Gervonta Davis entered the professional boxing scene on February 22, 2013, at the D.C. Armory in Washington, D.C., and made an immediate impact. He scored a first-round knockout over Desi Williams, instantly demonstrating his potential as a rising force in the sport. That debut wasn't just a victory, it marked the beginning of a powerful career built on explosive knockout power, precise technique, and an unrelenting desire to reach the pinnacle of the boxing world.
Make sure you pay me deep.
Anybody get the number of that bus?
Of course. I had to cut one there. All right,
I had to come on too.
Let me say it.
Do it again. Oh, give me the hand up. Hit your chain. Good. Hit it. Good. Good. Make sure you catch it with your hand. I don't trust the chain.
You want to do it?
No.
Want to do it? Same first, man? You fighting that?
I don't think so.
Fight next.
Yeah.
You were talking about
One of the most significant influences on Davis's early success was Floyd Mayweather Jr., who took him under his wing in 2015. More than just a promoter, Mayweather acted as a mentor and older brother, offering both personal and professional support. Their relationship was so close that Mayweather even gifted Davis a $60,000 Jeep, a clear sign of the faith he had in the young fighter's potential and future greatness in the sport.
Gervonta Davis is a boxing sensation. He has a lot of knockouts, 11-0, 10 knockouts. But here's the thing, Floyd Mayweather has taken him under his wing and he bought him a brand new car. Floyd doesn't buy cars for a lot of people. Tell me about that. Tell me about the car that he bought, and how did you respond when he said, we're going to get you a car today?
As he didn't tell me at first. His mom had a crash on her car.
Okay.
So he went to the dealership and went to go get her joint fixed. So I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating, so he called me and was like, "I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready." So I was out eating, so I was like, "Okay, I'm ready now." So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym have them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Their connection was more than business, it was rooted in mentorship and strong mutual admiration. Davis frequently credited Mayweather not only for refining his boxing abilities, but also for helping him develop the confidence and mental toughness needed to succeed at the highest level. That guidance played a crucial role in molding Davis into a fighter capable of achieving lasting success inside the ring.
Baltimore, you need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news. What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only that he bought me an expensive car, he took me in.
Took you interest in you and your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother. So he like a father figure and stuff like that. He took me in, and he been treating me good since I know him. He been not only in the boxing, like working with me on boxing. He showed me like the business side and all that type stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him and I love him forever for that.
We all see the news, and many times people say negative stuff about Floyd. From your experience with him, from the fact that he bought you a car, which he didn't have to, because there are a lot of fighters here, and he doesn't buy them cars. What does that say about him?
Just not only that him giving me stuff, because all that stuff could get taken away. It's just the knowledge that he give me, like when we one-on-one, when we running and stuff like that, that he showed me, and he not only showed me but teach me and stuff like that. So I'm forever grateful for that.
Give me a tour of the Jeep really quick. What do we got?
I like this real quick. Newest.
Okay.
Rubicon.
Despite their promising start, the relationship between Davis and Mayweather began to deteriorate. Davis became increasingly frustrated, feeling that Mayweather was trying to micromanage his career and prevent him from pursuing bigger opportunities. In 2022, he parted ways with Mayweather Promotions to gain more autonomy and join forces with advisor Al Heyman. Their falling out became public, with Davis accusing Mayweather of being vindictive, even banning him from training at his gym. In a since-deleted tweet, Davis vented, "What? That Floyd's petty said I couldn't use his gym anymore. I don't give a..."
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. He basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you, And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. with that's what I was real. That's what I was told at the time. So
In 2024, Davis reinforced his reputation as one of boxing's most electrifying talents on June 15th at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. He faced the undefeated Frank Martin in a highly anticipated matchup. Although the fight began with challenges, Davis shifted the momentum dramatically, landing a devastating left uppercut followed by a straight left hand in the 8th round. To secure the win, it marked his 28th knockout in 30 bouts, reaffirming his dominance in the lightweight ranks.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Boxing Locker with me, Matt Goddard, and this is my breakdown of Gervonta "Tank" Davis, who is arguably the best puncher in boxing and without question one of the top 10 pound for pound fighters on the planet. Your position for him within those 10 is up for debate, but we're not going to talk about that today. Today, I'm going to give you a brief background of Gervonta's boxing record and his kind of bio. And then I'm going to go into the breakdown of what makes him such a fantastic fighter. Okay, so first and foremost, Tank is now 30-0 with 28 knockouts. It's like a 93% knockout ratio, which is crazy. I believe it's the highest knockout percentage of any current world champion, I believe. I would imagine Inoue is close to that, but pretty impressive anyway. He's 29 years old. He's a southpaw. He's 5'5"-ish, 5'5.5" maybe.
Nevertheless, Davis sent shockwaves through the boxing world by announcing that he plans to retire by the end of 2025, claiming that the sport no longer offers him fulfillment. At a press conference ahead of his rematch with Lamont Roach, he was blunt in his remarks, stating, "This is trash. I'm out. I'm fed up. I don't care about belts. I just want to get my money and get out." He cited emotional fatigue, the burdens of fame, and the recent birth of his son as key reasons for stepping away. For Davis, the spotlight has become more of a burden than a blessing.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Even with his undefeated record and collection of world titles, Davis's recent struggles both in the ring and behind the scenes have started to cast a shadow over his legacy. His most recent bout, a controversial draw against Lamont Roach Jr., raised doubts about the direction of his career. Some insiders speculate that financial pressure could eventually lure him back, but for now, Davis appears committed to focusing on personal growth and spending more time with his family.
So I'm sure by now many people have heard about the news that was broken by Rick Glazier, who stated that 5-time world champion, 3-division world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, has officially announced his retirement, right? He told the people around him that he is retiring from the sport of boxing. He is no longer going to compete in the sport of boxing due to his frustration with the way and the direction the sport of boxing is going in. And many people are sending it to me in drones. Have I seen it? I told you guys Gervonta "Tank" Davis is in a unique place. I told you guys this a couple of days ago, that Gervonta "Tank" Davis, along with his situation outside the sport of boxing, has put him in limbo. But y'all said I was capping. Gervonta "Tank" Davis' team, as I told you guys, stated that they are uncertain about what's going to come of his case. Gervonta "Tank" Davis is frustrated with that. He's also frustrated with the way the Premier Boxing Champions is handling his career. Al Heyman is no longer in charge as Louis DeCubas, Senior and Junior. Al Heyman is not running things with the PBC anymore. He is not. Right?
Critics have long accused Davis's promotional team of carefully selecting opponents to protect his unbeaten status, avoiding the kind of high-risk matchups that would truly challenge his skill set. To firmly establish his legacy, many believe he must face elite-level competition in the 135 and 140-pound divisions. Despite talk of retirement, Davis has said he intends to fight 3 more times before walking away, a rematch with Lamont Roach Jr. is first, and though no other opponents have been confirmed, possible future clashes could include stars like Ryan Garcia, Shocker Stevenson, or Devin Haney.
Promoter Gary Jonas shed some light on the negotiations for the rematch. While he didn't give too many details, Jonas did say that the second bout between Davis and Roach Jr. is all but finalized. Let's hear what he got to say right now.
Important question on everyone's mind. How close is the rematch? How big will it be? How close is it to getting done?
Very close. It's in my mind, it's a done deal, but there are formalities, but it's a done deal, and it's not far off.
Former 2-division world champion Tim Bradley didn't hold back when speaking about Davis's situation, bluntly declaring, "Tank is done." In an interview with the Ring magazine after ESPN's final Top Rank broadcast, Bradley claimed Davis had mentally checked out, saying, "He's hung him up, shoes off, put a plaque up." According to Bradley, Davis is fed up with boxing politics and more focused on big paydays than competition, suggesting that his mind has already left the sport even if he hasn't officially retired yet.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something solo, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevens at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
Shocker Stevenson was equally critical of Davis's retirement talk, labeling it soft. While attending the Ring Magazine Awards in London, Stevenson shared his candid thoughts, saying, "If he wants to retire with the career that he got, then go ahead and do whatever you got to do. I disagree with it. I think it's soft, but that's on him." Many critics have echoed similar sentiments, suspecting that Davis's announcement is just another attempt to build hype and leverage in future negotiations, though Davis has made similar threats in the past when fights fell through. This time seems different. According to boxing insider Rick Glazer, Davis has confided to those close to him that he's genuinely finished, mentally drained, and more invested in his family and self-growth, while skepticism remains. Those in his inner circle insist this isn't a gimmick, it's sincere.
I mean, if he want to retire with the career that he got, then go ahead and do whatever you got to do. So I disagree with it. I think it's soft, but that's on him.
You still think that fight's possible? I know he might have a break after that fight with Lamont Roach, but do you feel like you guys could fight 2025 or 2026?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't into chasing people around. I mean, if he's willing to fight, I'm ready to fight, and I think it should happen, but I ain't gonna lie, I can't sit there and chase you, and then, he could try to make it seem as though I need him, and I don't need him, so.
Boxing legend Mike Tyson has been vocal in his praise for Gervonta Davis, stating that if Tank continues performing at his current level, he's on track to become a legend himself. In an interview with TMZ, Tyson said, "Tank is a great fighter. He'll be a legend, too, if he keeps fighting at the level he's currently at later." During a conversation with Sports Illustrated, Tyson included Davis among the sport's most thrilling fighters, mentioning him alongside names like Terrence Crawford and David Benavidez as a testament to the respect Davis commands in today's boxing landscape.
Would you ever remake your famous video game? Bring it to the next generation consoles, my friend?
Hey, I'm just happy to be alive. Thank
What
you.
about, what do you think about people comparing Tank Davis to you? What do you think about that?
Tank is a great fighter.
Okay. You think he's a great fighter? But what do they think? What do you think about them comparing it to you? You're a legend, my friend.
Well, he'll be one too if he keeps fighting.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you. Okay.
There has been a lot of speculation regarding Davis's reasons for wanting to retire. Some observers believe he's simply bored, having already conquered many of the challenges he once sought. Others point to mental burnout, arguing that the Nonstop pressure and lifestyle demands of elite boxing have taken their toll. Whatever the case may be, it's clear that Davis is going through a period of reflection as he tries to determine the next chapter of his life.